wear it on either side. And all these range in price from $10 to, well, the Crystal Cola piece is the most expensive one. That one's $75. And here's a little acorn. He's really cute. He pain in the butt to make. We can also do antiquing on him, where there's, it's a sulfur treatment that we put on him, and it makes it dark on the inside of each of the little crevices so that he stands out a little better. But I like him just silver. I think he's cute. Now, here we go with our dragons. This is what I call my hissy dragon if you've ever been on the website. This is the small one. This is the large one. I also have other dragons as well if you're interested in dragons. I've got an oriental designed one. I've got one that's even smaller than this. I've got them in pewter. I've got them in silver. I've also got the oriental dragon in 14 karat gold. So this guy's 2 inches. This one's 1.5 inches. That way you can gauge the size here. And this one's 25 and the other one is 45. Give you an idea. And then last little pendant I've got on here is my gecko. He's cute. He's 15. And a little tree branch there. So those are all the pendants that I've got on my board that I've got to get done. I can put the phone back up a little bit so you can actually see me instead of just the ceiling. Now, the other tags that I was using for the necklaces, I'm running out of, hence the reason why I'm using the shark tags. But these are what is supposed to go on necklaces. And actually, this one was made for a necklace. What is this? The V-style. 7-inch V-style herring. Oh, it's for the herringbone bracelet I've got. There you go. I know it's backwards because of the whole mirror effect. But I just wanted to show you that. And I'm going to come back live here in just a minute and do another one. I have waxes that I want to show you that are fresh, that I am fixing to make. And if you like any of them, please send me a message or comment on the video once it uploads and let me know what you like, because if you want something made, it's simple. Tell me whether or not you want 14 karat gold or sterling silver. When I post the pictures of the waxes, because I will be posting pictures, I will weigh them out and I'll go ahead and have prices for you as to whether or not something is going to weigh a certain amount and it's going to cost such and such in silver, and then it's going to cost another amount in gold. So just let me know what you want made and I can make it. And I've got gemstones that I've got to get through as well. So I might come back again today and do another video on the gemstones that I've got. And it's just, I've got so much stuff to do and so little of me to do it. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what I do day to day and why it takes so much time for me to do stuff. Now, this ring, thankfully, was already made when the order came in for it. We just had to finish it. And so it didn't take that long. It takes about 14 hours to cast for something like that. And when we cast, we don't cast like 1 or 2 items. We cast like 200 items at a time. So depending on, you know, the size of the products or the size of the items that I'm putting, two pendants fell off, so I'm putting them back. So it just depends on what we're making, whether or not it's rings or it's pendants, depending. It just depends on what kind of tree that we build to cast. And, you know, it takes a long time to cast between building the tree and setting the casting material and getting everything in the kiln. And it takes 9 hours to bake the waxes in order to bake them into the mold. And then we have to take that out and pour molten silver or gold, or, I mean, we've got aluminum, we've got pewter, we've got brass, we've got copper, we've got tin, we've got sterling silver, we've got fine silver, we've got 14, I think we've got 10, 14, 18, and 20 maybe 24 karat gold that we can use to cast with. So it's all up to you whether or not you want us to make something. If we don't have the materials, we can always get it. It's no big deal. We also do take scrap and trade, but we will not take scrap and melt it down and make it into something new for you. That's something that we don't do, because if it's something that can be saved, what we'll do is we will buy it from you and then we'll just resell it. But if it's scrap jewelry, then we have one of our suppliers that we, you know, get a bag full of it and we send it off to them, and then we let them mess with that, because not everything that people sell for scrap is solid. Like, for example, let me grab something over here, one of these necklaces that is a bundle. This is not a good example, but this is a sterling silver clasp. This is a heart link lobster claw. This is not the example I was looking for. Where is another one? I'll put you down for a minute. Here we go. A spring closure. This little guy here, even though they're pretty handy, let's see if I can get a hold of him. You can get a better picture of him. There you go. It's got a necklace on it, so it's kind of difficult. So anyways, the spring closures, what happens is when people scrap this kind of stuff, yes, the necklace itself is sterling silver, but because of the spring closure that's on it, it is not solid sterling silver. There's a little spring, literally a spring inside of the closure that allows you to open and close it. And that piece is not solid. So we don't want to take the time, because I really don't have the time, to sit there and take the closure apart and disassemble it in order to get what I need, you know, in order to separate it out. Because if you melt, say, tin or pewter into sterling silver, you can cause problems like mixing 14 karat gold and sterling silver will cause a fire. Literally, if you take 14 karat gold and sterling silver and you put them in the same melting pot, you're done. Your whole building will burn to the ground. And my dad's always warning me. He's like, don't, make sure that you grab the right metal, because that if you, again, mix the wrong metals in, you'll have a huge disaster. And I didn't realize how flammable, yeah, rescued a necklace, how flammable metal was, and I didn't realize that it could catch on fire like that. This one's really pretty. This is called a long and a short. Oh, no, wait. This is a figure 8. Sorry, my bad. I don't know how well you can see it. Let's see if I can put it on my hand. Yeah, my camera is just crap today. Anyways, this is $55. It is a 2.2 millimeter, 22 inch, long and a short, and I've got a really unique toggle closure on it because it looks like the chain with the figure 8. There you go. You can see the chain a little better. I can get out of the picture. I'll put it up by the ceiling. Yep, still not good. That's a little better. But anyways, that's 3 chains I've rescued so far from the glob. Alright, well, I'm going to come back. I know I digressed. Sorry. I have a problem with that. I don't ever stay on track. I'm a little ADHD when it comes to stuff like that. So, you know, you've kind of got to keep me focused. But anyways, it was good seeing a couple of visitors on here. Too bad I didn't get any comments. I had a few people pop in and out, and I had one viewer that came in and left and came in and left and came in and left, and it would have been nice had somebody said hi. I get lonely. This is the first one I've done, and nobody showed up to say hi. So anyways, I'm going to come back and do the waxes here in a minute once I unsort this mess here. And I'm gonna sip my coffee because coffee is the lifeblood. Because, oh, I need to show you my cup today. Let me sip it so I can actually. This is my favorite cup. It says 50 Shades of I Don't Give a Shit. This is one of those cups that I use when my give a shit literally got up and walked off, because the fact that this is like this, whatever. I mean, seriously, what am I going to do about it? I'm going to cry. I'm going to throw a fit. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, I got my 50 Shades of I Don't Give a Shit cup. And I love me some coffee. But I'd rather make it at home and spend a little bit of money on some coffee grounds and my own water, which comes from the ground, you know, that the gods produce. And I just dropped the pen. So, you know, I'd rather do that. So my coffee costs me, what, 10 cents a cup? Maybe 12, because I put liquid creamer in it. So, because I like my hazelnut flavoring. But yeah, it's crazy. People spend like $5 to $7 on a cup of coffee. Why don't you make it at home? I mean, it's really simple. Like the Frappuccino things that people are making. You know what that is? It's your coffee poured over ice, crushed in a machine. It's simple, really simple. Get some ice, make your coffee the way that you want it flavored, and then you dump it all in the machine together and you push the button until the ice chips are small enough for you to consume, and then you've got your, you know, your drink. Because my favorite, like if I was to go to Starbucks, and Starbucks isn't paying me any money to say this, but I really don't like, the only coffee place that we've got around here besides Starbucks is Dunkin' Donuts, and their coffee is crazy. Sorry to say that if you work at Dunkin' Donuts, but the way your coffee tastes is really strong. Like you've put 2 packets in instead of 1, and it's like always tastes like it's burnt and been sitting there for 20 hours. But the local Starbucks has this thing called a caramel macchiato. Oh my god. It's basically coffee, milk, caramel, ice, because I get it cold. And that's it. They put it all in a blender, and they like drizzle what looks to be, you know, the syrup that you put over ice cream in the cup. They pour the coffee mixture in on top. They put whipped cream on top of that, and then they put more caramel stuff on top, and you're done. Hello? You can buy all that stuff at the store. All of it. You can buy it, well, yeah. You can even buy the ice at the store. So, I guess that blows that, because whatever. But anyways, I'd rather make my coffee. I make it my strength, which I mix medium roast and dark roast. So, and I only use Folgers. I don't use anything but Folgers because I'm very picky about my coffee when it comes to flavor. So, anyways, 30 minutes. Holy crap. I've been on this thing for 30 minutes. Anyways, this is fun. So, I'll have to do this again. I'm going to get the waxes out in a little bit. Some of them are risque. I'm going to warn you now. Some of them are X-rated. So, if you are sensitive, or, you know, you have morals or something that don't allow you to see inappropriate jewelry, then you might not want to watch. But I will warn you, if you want to watch it, I can wait till the end to pull those pieces out, and then you can just watch up until that point. And then I could say, oh, by the way. So, anyways, bye. I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. I am the owner of Oberstadt Simple Pleasures and OSP Cosmetics. I don't have the cosmetics out. I'm doing the jewelry side today, playing with jewelry. Every girl likes jewelry, except for me. I don't like diamonds. I hate diamonds. I like to play with them. I don't like to wear them. Pearls, love my pearls. I love my freshwater pearls. I have a Mikimoto pearl that was a gift to me when I was young, and oh my god, I've had that thing for 20 years and I love it. Absolutely love it. So, anyways, I will see you guys in a few. Bye. Oh, don't forget, come back to see the waxes, because you never know what you're going to see. I've got rings, I've got pendants, and don't forget, I've got those X-rated waxes. So if you want some X-rated pendants and rings and whatnot, I've got them for you. Bye.